Hello, beautiful people. LosingDrea here, and today it is a December to remember. December. Seventh? It is the 7th day of 31 days of December, aka Vlogmas, and a December to remember, as I'm calling it. And I'm coming to you guys with another video. I'm letting you guys know that I'm quitting YouTube for good. Just kidding. I know, that's pretty cool of me to do. Lots going on right now, actually, even though there's not really anything to talk about. I'm just kind of doing my thing. I'm here. Got on here to do a video, and as usual, I don't really have anything to talk about, and I feel bad because I'm such a non-creative type of person who lives a boring life and don't have anything to talk about. I went to bed around 7 something this morning and was woken up by the dogs for their first round of potties. I want to say it was around noontime, a little after, and I had a text message to go pick somebody up and bring them to the airport, so I was off and running right then and there. Didn't have much sleep, so I'm kind of running on some sort of a shopping adrenaline, because after, well, I went there and I was an hour early, so I went to Salvation Army and I found a gold mine of clothes and whatnot that's just like $2 and $3 a piece, and Wednesdays I found out are half off, and they also do colors like they do at Goodwill. And then after I dropped the people off, I went to a Goodwill, and I hit the mother lode. This is like one of the things that I actually found was this beautiful, beautiful geisha girl type bowl. I paid $5.99 for the bowl, and it has this marking on the bottom. Normally, I kind of wonder about stuff like that. I always think it's this Andrea Bisatic stuff, but Satic, however it's said. And this, of course, I don't think it is. I really don't think it is, but it's a very nice bowl nonetheless. And I did pay $6 for it, which normally I wouldn't pay that much for a bowl. And that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about with Goodwill, because they will put high prices on stuff. But I did get a complete, well, I think it's a complete set. Well, maybe not. It doesn't have dinner plates, but it has like pie or salad plates. It has 6 of those. It has 6 of these weird things with lids, a little sugar thing, a little cream thing, 3 mugs, and a teapot. And there were prices on each one of those items, anywhere from $2 up to $6 a piece. And then the teapot was $6, and the plates were $6. It was I don't know, it was like, I think $58 worth of items. And I was just kind of joking around because I had 3 of the mugs. They have dragons on the handles. And I said to the girl, I said, well, you know, one of the mugs said 99 cents. The other 2 said $1.99 each. I said, you know, I would buy the whole set, but they're all different prices and they would end up costing too much. She goes, yeah, sometimes, you know, people don't want to buy the whole set, so we just priced it out separately. I said, well, I would buy it if you gave me a good price on it. I'll pay like $20. She says, I'm going to tell you $9.99. I was like, sold. So I went back and I threw it all in my cart, told her you don't even have to wrap it, because I basically knew that I was walking out with a major deal. So did I get back some of my money from some of the stuff that I've purchased from them in the past that were broken? I'll call it even. So yeah, that's what happened there. And then I came home and I had me some dinner, and I probably overate, stuffed myself on taco salad. But I'm quite happy with the fact that I finally got to eat, because I was hungry all day, and all I had was a coffee in the morning when I was putting my makeup on, and then I ran out the door, took a bang with me, and I was pretty much finished with that bang rather quickly. Rushed out, did what I had to do. Could have came back and taken a nap, but I was already like, you know, you get that second, third, fourth wind or whatever, and I just didn't feel like I was going to go to sleep, and I had some other things weighing heavy on my heart and my head, so I decided I was going to take care of it with a little bit of shopping therapy and continue my little shopping escapade. I could not go back to the Salvation Army that I was at. They're closed also tomorrow, but they were going to be closed by 5 p.m. today. So I decided to go to Goodwill knowing that they would be open till 8 p.m. But first thing, come Wednesday, more likely, maybe even Monday also, I don't know. I think it'd be worth my while to drive all the way up to the Cape and go to that Salvation Army when I have more time to walk around and actually look at stuff, because I saw a lot of vintage t-shirts, a lot of brand new shirts for both men and women. I saw a lot of women's clothing that are like high-end name stuff that I've seen some of the thrifters and pickers and whatnot who flip items for profit on YouTube that they're usually buying. So yeah, I'm going to look into some of that, some of those names I saw, if I can remember them. And yeah, I'm going to go back and have some fun. I only spent like $17 and change at that Salvation Army, and I spent about the same at the Goodwill tonight, but I rounded it up, so I was happy to round it up this time. Usually I don't. I'm like, y'all charge enough as it is, and you always sell broken stuff. Well, one of the things I did, actually two of the things that I did get home, one was shipped. It was like a piece of Australian, like a dish, like a little trinket dish, and it was kind of a little tiny chip on the outside of it, but I put it in my own cabinet, so I'm not going to worry about it. And it also has a crack that isn't like through where it's breaking, but from age, it's like a stress crack. But I don't know if none of you know, if you have china or fine china that you've been keeping in your china cabinets, you're supposed to air out your china cabinets for at least 8 hours. Every now and again, probably like once a month. And also you're not supposed to stack plates or bowls or dishes or anything more than 6 high. Don't ask me how I found that out, but I'm one of those who are guilty of not doing any of that. I just instructed you guys should do. And there was a glass fruit, and I realized after the fact that it's missing its little stem on the top. I have an apple and I have some other glass fruits, and some of those can go for pretty good amounts of money. They're hand blown usually, and hand-blown glass items are usually vintage, and like I said, they command nice little profit, especially if I was only paying 99 cents for it, but I don't think I can get anything for it now that I realize that the stem is broken on it. So I'm not even going to try. I'll just keep it. It's now being proudly displayed in my kitchen. I haven't been eating any junk food. I got on the scale today and I was 17.4, which is actually up from yesterday, 1.4 pounds. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was some jerky. I did eat a little bit before I went to bed. And we all know from what I just told you before, I did not get hardly any sleep at all. That was probably the culprit. Will tomorrow be a better day for me when I get up? I'm hoping so. I just ate that one meal for the day now. It was a little bit more than probably I should have, but I felt satisfied even though I'm still a little hungry. It's just kind of weird when I eat that kind of stuff, how I feel like I could still eat a little something like dessert or something. I need to treat myself. And I know I don't need to treat myself because I'm not going to eat any dessert. I don't need any dessert. I don't need to be craving. It was bad enough when I was in the Goodwill that they have this big thing of ice cream, like the kind you would get if the ice cream man came. And I was looking, but I didn't grab anything. I behaved myself, and I was a very, very good girl and decided, no, Drea, don't do it. It's not worth it. So I left like a good girl, and I didn't grab any of that. And I came straight home and put the stuff, the items that I have away, and or they're behind me here that I need to go through, the clothing that I picked up. And yeah, hopefully I could turn a good profit from some of that stuff, or at least break even. But for me, I say I actually got to see that there is a great thrift store out there that isn't high priced or overpriced like I believe Goodwill is, because Goodwill has the habit of trying to sell things as if they're worth something and then come find out they're not. And what I found out a lot of them are doing is they'll go to eBay and they'll look up comps and they see what's being sold and the price that they're being sold for, but not the actual completed sold and what they actually sell for. So they're getting really wrong ideas. You know, people could be listing a Satsuma egg for $1,800 and some odd dollars and it'd only be worth $30. But if they saw that price, they would say, oh, this is something. Let's put a $100 price tag on it. So I have to be very careful about that. You know what I mean? And so sometimes you take a risk and you buy something, and sometimes you just, you don't. With that said, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, but just be you. Be the boss of your loss if you're on a weight loss journey. And I will definitely be seeing each and every one of you guys in my next video, which will be tomorrow for a December to remember, day number 8. aka Vlogmas 8 of 31. Bye, guys. Be blessed. Mwah. Hey guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button down below and be sure to ring the bell so you can be notified of all new videos as I put them out to you, as well as if I go live.